Athletes are more like fine-tuned machines than people. An elite athlete knows their body so well they can tell when something is wrong. Now imagine being on top of your game, but being unable to breathe. It's kind of like driving a Mustang without any gas. Caleb Burke is used to hearing different sounds throughout his school year.
Mark!
A member of Valley's varsity football, wrestling, and track teams, Caleb had never lived up to his potential.
All my sports I've done, like especially wrestling, it was harder for me to keep going through the match and stay on top. I always done pretty good, but not as good as I think I could have.
This winter, Caleb was having a difficult time breathing following a match.
And it felt like breathing through a straw.
So his coach recommended a checkup. Doctors found Caleb suffers from sports-induced asthma, a disease that affects up to 10% of the general population.
When I found out that I had this, I was kind of relieved.
Simply put, asthma is the restriction of airflow in the lungs.
When we breathe normally, we breathe through our nose. The nose is then warming up the air, it's moisturizing the air.
Sports-induced asthma differs because we breathe through our mouth when exercising.
The lungs are being exposed to a lot of cold, dry air. That cold, dry air can irritate the lungs, cause the smooth muscle around the airways to constrict.
First woman to earn more than 7,000 points in the grueling 7-event heptathlon.
That restriction is exactly what happened to six-time Olympic medalist Jackie Joyner-Kersee, who was diagnosed with asthma during her freshman year of college.
I didn't believe them when they said I had it. I was running, jumping, throwing, doing the things that if you have asthma, you can't do. I just knew that I was misdiagnosed.
While living in denial initially, the symptoms continued to flare up.
Coming in there straight from the car into the doctor's office that I was already wheezing.
As a heptathlete, Jackie had to balance competing in 7 different events, so asthma was just another hurdle.
If I did not discipline myself dealing with asthma, there is no way I could reach the goals that I had set for myself.
Asthma affects about 300 million people worldwide, but for Jackie Joyner-Kersee, it was a blessing in disguise.
I believe it not only made me a much better athlete, but a much better disciplined person.
While Caleb hopes his diagnosis will help him to greater heights.
Toward that, I know I can be a state champion now that I got this.
Not only a sophomore, Caleb hopes to win a state title in wrestling, but also says he's excited to see how the inhaler will help him during football season.